Where do I start with this one, guys? Where do I even start talking about this fuck of a football game? Uh, I don't. I scarcely know where to even start. Game's still going on my right, by the way. There's like 2.5 minutes left. Stanford's running out the clock. It doesn't matter. I've seen everything I need to see. It doesn't matter how this game ends. We're not going to win. And even if we do win, it doesn't matter. This team embarrassed themselves tonight in Stanford. And I knew. Look, I'm not shocked that this was a tough game going into Stanford to play in a place where we have not won in 12 years, but there is no way we have any excuse for the way this game played. Even if we had lost, I'm sorry. I mean, we're probably going to lose this game by 10. I don't care. We got our asses kicked. That was not a 10-point beating. I feel like we lost by 30 with how that game played out. I really do. And I'm going to act like we did because, as far as I'm concerned, the game we played was worthy of a 30-point beatdown. Somehow, here we are only losing by 10. So, I cannot remember a game from a Chris Peterson Husky team that was worse than this. This is the worst that the Chris Peterson Huskies have been ever, in my opinion, in terms of expectations versus reality. To go into Stanford, to play a team that is mediocre in the conference at best, a team that has given up 45 points in 2 of their games this year, one of them to a backup quarterback, and to lay an egg like this. I mean, we could have played good in this game and lost still, but to play like this and to just go out completely like punks and just, I know I'm all over the place, guys. I know I'm just like not really organized in my thoughts right now, but it's disgusting, and I absolutely hate to see it. I hate to see it because this team, while it's not very good, had a chance to win the conference, and we are getting our butts whipped on national television against a mediocre Stanford team. So let's just go through it. Offense, Richard Newton, who suffered a significant injury, so that's not good, but Richard Newton played fine. Salvon Ahmed played fine. Sean McGrew played fine. I'll give the running backs a little bit of support. Offensive line, for the most part, played okay, although later in the game they wore down a bit. Other than that, there is nobody on this offense worthy of praise right now. Stanford's punting on 4th and 2, so we are going to get the ball back with like 50 seconds left. And I don't know, maybe we can make it 23-20 and we can feel like we almost won. I mean, that's what teams like to do these days, right? Pile on the stats in garbage time. It wouldn't be the first team, certainly won't be the last. Anyway, Jacob Eason, I'm not going to put a lot of this on him. I'm not. I think a lot of the things that happened out there tonight were beyond him. And I'll get to those players that I think caused a lot of this in a second. But when it's 3rd down and medium, you throw to the fucking sticks. You don't throw 3-yard passes on 3rd and 8. Drives me crazy. If it's the play calling, it's the play calling, and that's fine. But you don't throw to a receiver 4 yards down the field on 3rd and 10. That does nothing for me. I'm still punting. Eason scrambling, and he throws it away. So that ticked me off. What ticked me off even more, our receivers can't get open. And this is not the first time this has happened. It happened against California a little bit, and I didn't want to freak out about it at the time, but I've seen it twice in 6 games now. And everything I've seen leads me to believe these receivers cannot get open against good teams. And maybe that's part of why the game plan was what it was. Maybe that's part of the reason why Eason did what he did. There's a bad pass to Fuller that almost deflects off his hands for a pick. Just curious to see how this game is going to end, so I'm going to just watch it through here. Maybe that's part of the reason why the game plan was bad. Maybe that's part of the reason why Eason kept throwing short of the sticks on 3rd down, but our receivers are not getting open. Even Aaron Fuller, who had a good game tonight statistically, 8 catches, a lot of them were on wide receiver bubble screens. And at first I was asking myself, oh shit, Eason goes down. Oh boy. I'd say run a fourth down play, but maybe we should just go into the locker room before somebody gets hurt. But anyway, okay. Receiver's not getting open. Every third down play, Eason throws it to somebody who is not only short of the sticks, they've got a receiver, a defensive back, blanketed all over them. Okay, Eason, okay, we pick up the fourth down, and the game is over. Yay. Oh, no, wait, we're going to get one more play, maybe. We're going to get one more play. We can complete a Hail Mary and lose by 3. Nope. Nope. Yep. That'll do it. That's my live reaction to the end of that fuck of a football game. Okay. Andre Baselli, dude can't get open. Aaron Fuller, honestly, even though he had a good game tonight, I'm going to say it too. Seems like he can't get open. Hunter Bryant, who was a guy that I really liked coming into this season, even he, I can't say he was getting open. Every third down pass is getting batted down. Every third down pass is contested. We never had a receiver running open in this game. I swear to God, other than maybe 2 plays. Even the catches that we had, the few completions that we had, were heavily contested. And, I mean, the receivers dropping passes too. I know that was part of it, but part of it is because they're not open. They're not open. The defensive back is right there. They're going to drop passes more often because the defensive back is all over them. So, yeah, receivers can't get open. That is the number one thing I'm taking away from this game. Nobody playing wide receiver for this team is showing me the consistent ability to provide a target for Jacob Eason. So, hey, against the bad defenses, we're great. Aaron Fuller, Andre Baselli, Hunter, I don't want to throw Hunter Bryant in there, but tonight I have to. Great. They'll get open all you want. They'll be great passing targets. But against a good defense that it came to play, I saw nothing working down the field. What that tells me is these guys need to go sit their butts down on the bench and let the kids play. Get experience for next year, or maybe they'll surprise us. But Fuller, Baselli, and I don't want to say Bryant yet, but he's on the chopping block. I need Baselli especially to hit the bricks. Fuller, I don't know. I don't care what the numbers said tonight. Fuller was not getting open either. I think this team will benefit from playing some young guys at receiver, and let's see who can actually get open down the field, because these guys can't do it. Not against a good defense, and that's what they played tonight. They beat our butts. And maybe that's why the game plan was so bad. But game plan, Jacob Eason was throwing screen passes and little dump-offs all day long. And maybe it's just because our receivers suck. And if that's the case, then you really have to play the kids. But calling it as I see it, Eason took like 2 or 3 shots down the field the whole game. Other than that, he may as well have been Jake Browning. So yeah, bad, pathetic, sad. That's just the offense, guys. Defense, I've never been more embarrassed from a Husky defensive performance. Not even when we gave up 1 billion points to RG3 in the bowl game we played against Baylor all those years ago. I remember watching that game live. It was bad. It was pathetic, but that defense wasn't any good. Tonight, no pressure on Davis Mills. Their backup quarterback, by the way. Could not tackle. Tackling was atrocious. Run defense, we were getting gashed by an offensive line that has like 7 people injured, by the way. It's a third-string offensive line that we're getting run over by, just completely dominated. Like I said, cannot tackle, cannot cover down the field. Receivers running wide open constantly. Busted coverage that gave Falco his touchdown. Receivers running wide open on like 3rd and 16 for converting first downs. 2nd and 20, they pick up the first down. Beyond pitiful. Everybody on that defense played bad tonight. Not one person on that defense deserves to be singled out. I know we gave up 23 points. But when this game started, Stanford got the ball, drove down the field, length of the field, kicked a short field goal. They got the ball again, drove the length of the field, kicked a short field goal. Got the ball, drove down the field, touchdown. We couldn't get off the field. Even when we were holding Stanford to field goals, we're still not getting them off the field. And if they had actually converted some of their red zone possessions into touchdowns, I think this game would have the final score of this game would have been better represented. That's how bad this was. So, yeah, I'm disgusted. I mean, the offense was obviously bad, and they're the unit that I expected to carry us tonight, but I was beyond disgusted with the defense tonight, guys. Nothing worked. Nothing went well. I mean, the best thing we did tonight was force a fumble of Cameron Scarlett, and we couldn't recover it. We didn't get the bounce. That was probably the best play we had all night. Other than that, I saw, bad tackling, bad bad filling the run lanes, bad coverage, just bad everything against a Stanford offense that is just okay. That Stanford offense put up like 6 points or some bad. I mean, they weren't good against Oregon. I know that. I don't know, guys. I can't feel too mad about it given that the Seahawks are doing what they're doing, but that was bad. I saw some truly awful shit tonight, and I hope I never see it again. And this was a game that we could have used as a springboard to take this conference, and now I've seen enough. That it's not going to happen. I mean, we're going to play out the season because we have to, but if the team is capable of playing that bad, we're not going to beat Oregon. We're not going to beat, fuck, I don't know. We could lose to anybody the way we played tonight. Stanford's not even good. That's the thing. Stanford is not even good. So, yeah, receivers, I want to see the kids. Baselli, I don't want to see him on the field for the offense again until somebody gets hurt. Fuller, I'm sure you have a role to play in this offense, but it cannot be as the number one. Hunter Bryant, I like you, but get your shit straight, or I'm going to want some kid to play ahead of you two. That's what I can say about the offense. And on defense, just throw it all out. Throw it all out. Pathetic. See you guys later. I'm not going to give a bow down to Washington tonight after that one, but frustrating, pathetic, terrible, embarrassing game. Hope they learned something from it. All right, I'm out. Peace.